All right, Swab. We got a busy week, as we've said before. This is another episode of You Know Who Ain't Gonna Win. This one is the Double or Nothing, Double or Nothing edition.
Tell me you full of that shit without telling me you full of that shit.
Don't you question my cheat.
It's a judgment-free zone, bro.
Right on. Double or Nothing.
Just know your chair is leaning a little harder than the last. You know who ain't gonna win.
Hey, man, hold up. Double or Nothing takes place on Sunday, May 28th. Year of our Lord.
Year of our Lord.
I say year of our Lord.
Year of our Lord.
20 and 20. Tree.
Wiggle wee convenient, bring me your dinner bucket.
What the church say?
Hey.
Right on. From the T-Mobile Arena in beautiful, hot Las Vegas, Nevada. Or Paradise, for those who actually give a shit about where it's at.
2 tickets to paradise.
This will be another star-studded card, as this will have as of right now, as of this recording, 9 matches. Let's run them down. You ready to find out who ain't gonna win, Swab, or tell these people who ain't gonna win?
I agree. Let's do that.
Run a team. Kick it off the pay-per-view. Well, kick it off our card. And of course, there's always going to be the buy-in, which is the pre-show. Kick it off our show, the main show. Adam Cole, baby, versus Chris Jericho. In an unsanctioned match. Suave, who ain't going to win?
It's unsanctioned. It gives Jericho the way out. If he takes an L, I say Chris Jericho ain't going to win.
Chris Jericho has been on a streak of losses when it matters most in the efforts of putting people over. I also will say Chris Jericho ain't going to win.
Either way, this is not the end of the feud. So you probably have at least another 2 solo matches and probably some type of group warfare. So.
Well, we already have Adam Cole reuniting with Roddy Strong. Will we possibly see 1 fish, 2 fish, red fish, blue fish, Bobby fish?
He ain't employed nowhere else where he can't. It's just about...
Doesn't make sense.
Of course it makes sense. If you can reassemble the Undisputed Era in any way, shape, or form possible, yes, it's going to make sense. Does it rub business the wrong way with other stuff you're trying to get done?
Absolutely.
That part. And then if he can't get back on that roster, I start to question the level of loyalty amongst the group of people who are in charge of shit.
There's that word.
Loyalty.
In a 6-man tag team match, or as they call them, a trios match.
In a 6-piece fried hard.
Ethan Page and the Gun Club, Austin and Colton, take on the Hardy Party of Jeff and Matt Hardy and Isaiah Cassidy of Private Party. If the Hardy Party wins, Matt Hardy will own Ethan Page's contract. Suave, who ain't gonna win?
Me.
The AEW fans.
No. AEW diehard fans are very much gonna win because this is the type of shit that they'll defend online. Me as a viewer who's gonna have to spend a few real American dollars to watch this, one, I don't care. 2, what is, considering Ethan Page's current trajectory, what does it even really mean to own his contract?
The last time he had any trajectory that was halfway worth a damn,
Darby Allin was getting rolled down a flight of stairs.
Number 1, he was being flanked by Scorpio Sky, who hasn't been seen on TV in damn near a year.
Somebody want to tell us anything? Like, at this point, I feel like we deserve an explanation one way or the other.
I think he's in a tech part in the back, one of those flight cases. I think they just literally feed him leftover snacks just to make sure they keep him nourished.
Nah, fam, this feels like there's a missing persons report that needs to be filed immediately.
Bring him back. We need him back. In a championship match for the AEW TBS Championship. That bitch show. Jade Cargillberg, 58-0, taking on Taya Valkyrie. Suave, who ain't gonna win?
Taya Valkyrie, and if anything else happens, I'm subject to turn the damn pay-per-view off.
Absolutely. I really think that Cargillberg should continue the streak. Until you want to let her sniff the world title picture, there's absolutely no reason to take that title off of her.
And here's the other caveat. The person who we said should probably give her L number 1 just got hurt. So now either you make one of two decisions. You make the decision to continue the streak until another person or that person that we named is ready to actually participate, or you scrap the plans altogether and you take the title off of Cargillberg. Which, look, I'm gonna tell you right now, like, not even because I like Cargillberg, won't even do that. I'll say, like we said on this show once upon a time when Britt Baker was champion. I don't mind you beating her. What do you have planned for her afterwards?
Exactly.
You had nothing planned for Britt Baker, and it's shown in the however many months since she lost the title.
Britt Baker is more important in the Jamie Hayter title reign than the title is to Jamie Hayter. And that's a problem.
A severe problem. And again, Britt Baker's had no substantial creative. Like, she was hot enough at that point when she was champion that people actively referred to her as one of the 4 pillars. Even though it was said tongue-in-cheek by CM Punk as a slight to MJF, nobody really argued with the fact that she was a pillar at that point, because you could take any one of the other 3.
Interchangeable.
They were interchangeable. And at this point, I would still put Britt Baker as the 4th, and I'd leave off Jungle Buck, Jack Perry.
Absolutely, which we'll get to him. Actually, we'll get to all of them there in a minute.
So I'm preparing myself for the possibility that this could be it, only because you don't have the next step in place. But I also say, if you're gonna take this title off of her and you're gonna make it 50 whatever and 1, what do you do then? What's next?
There better be a trajectory, a sharp trajectory towards either Forbidden Door 2 or All Out, to where she has something in her sights that matters. But yeah, we both know this.
We've known, okay, AEW keeps the best secrets in all of professional wrestling for the most part, but they don't pivot well when there are variables that become unavailable. If there's an injury mid-storyline, or if a talent just says, fuck this, I'm finna go off the rails, they don't pivot very well creatively. It's plug and play, or they take the simplest of the available options that don't require the greatest levels of thought, or at least that's how it seems.
Right on.
Yeah. So, and for those of you who don't know what we're talking about, we said Forbidden Door, Mercedes Moné versus Jade Cargill. You can afford to give her that 1 L because 1, she doesn't lose the title, but 2, you don't necessarily have to keep talking about the streak. And she's losing to someone who's a much bigger name and a more experienced competitor than her, so it doesn't look bad for her.
And it didn't even have to be a long match. It also didn't have to be a squash match. It just had to be a good match.
Just be a match. Just be a match where no one gets hurt.
That's it. Boy, don't you dare swab. All right. Fast forward.
Yo.
The Bloodpool Combat Club. That's what they call them in our house. Bryan Danielson, Jon Moxley, Claudio Castagnoli, Wheeler Yuta taking
BBC
on
1, BBC 2, BBC
3. Taking on the Elite of Kenny Omega, the Young Bucks, and Hangman Adam Page. Now, hold on, I'm not done. This is an Anarchy in the Arena match.
So it's just like a 15-minute ass brawl across an arena.
You forget.
How much of this is gonna be pre-taped?
3 executives are in this match. This is gonna be a 37-minute match.
No. I said 15-minute brawl through the arena. I didn't count backstage.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Fuck who ain't gonna win. Because we know that number one, it doesn't matter. Number two, I think we all know what's going on here.
Yeah, there is absolutely nothing that happens of value coming from this match.
Nothing's at stake here. Here's the better proposition. Over under 50%, there's a backstage reenactment of the CM Punk fight. That's the shit you gotta be looking for. Those Easter eggs, that's what you're looking for.
Internet culture is toxic, but it's also acknowledged heavily in AEW. We saw
under 51%. Take that back. I gotta make you put your feet to the fire.
They're gonna be elements, and if I see a dog backstage, I'm taking you over. I'm taking you over.
Anything that alludes to the backstage fight, that means an agent. That means someone getting bit. That means a dog involved.
And you know, Ace Steel is back.
Wait, that's not confirmed, is it?
We have one.
Because see, people got to listen to the whole show to hear that. We're not even gonna dive on.
All right, we got other meat for that. Pause. Shut up, Swab.
Ew, bro. What for who?
easy, Tiger. What was we talking about? The cupcakes. You gotta have cupcakes.
Oh yeah. No. That would be funny though. 'Cause I think Moxley would be the one to do that. But him and Cranberry Mimosa are apparently not on the greatest terms. That would be funny as hell if Moxley was just bleeding and eating fucking cupcakes.
I mean, we've seen kookier shit from Adam Page, so
let him hit one of the Bucks, somebody or Hangman with a chair, and while Hangman's laying on the ground, he takes a bathroom break, comes out, washes his hand, grabs a muffin. All I'm saying is, like, if you want somebody to agent this shit to really get the most out of your ICW pop, because that's what this whole thing's gonna be about. I mean, Zell me mine.
IWC pop.
Yeah, I mean that's all this is for. Everything involving the Elite is for a pop on the IWC.
Absolutely. Yeah, I don't care about this one. We'll move to the next one. Jamie Hayter versus Tony Storm.
I got Storm not winning.
Storm ain't gonna win. There's no reason
to go backwards.
Yeah, no reason for it to go backwards. Jamie Hayter does not need to lose his championship. In fact, she needs to make it stronger.
Thanks.
Again,
what you gonna do? What's the plan if you switch the titles? What's the plan for each person? Meanwhile, at the Legion of Doom.
So we go from a casino battle royal to a blackjack battle royal. 21 men.
What's the difference?
For the AEW International Championship, the title that has changed names twice since inception. Or changed names once since inception. And the 4 competitors that are in it so far, with the 17 others to be determined, are the champion Orange Cassidy, Aaron Solo, Powerhouse Hacksaw Hobbs, QT Marshall, and I don't care at this point. I think Powerhouse Hobbs deserves better.
Of course he does. If it's 21 people and you only name what about 21. And you only named about 4. I'm going to say Ezekiel Elliott's going to be in this. Danny and Tomlinson will be in this.
God.
Deion Sanders will make a brief appearance, but he'll be on the outside as a coach. If you haven't picked up on what I'm doing yet, I'm just naming famous number 21s. And then I'm going to take Miro to win and rename this the God's favorite champion.
Don't forget Michael Cooper.
That's what they did to us. What numbers Embiid? Embiid's 21?
I think he's 7.
Nah, Embiid ain't no damn 7.
I'd be surprised.
Joel.
He ain't no 21, that's for damn sure. Don't type Joel Ortiz either, because those is confused with hip hop.
The hell he ain't number 21.
Oh, well, look at that.
I know I wasn't tripping. My sports, hey, you go ahead and send you this.
My team just got eliminated. You don't have to send me that. I'm good.
You need to see this, son.
See, here we go. Let me peek. See, there you go. He's just out here doing debaucherous shit. Yep. All right. Yep. Of course. Yep. You're this guy. I told you so. That's what you do. This is what you do, Suave. Your petty ass. This is. You know what? I got something for you, Suave. Are you muted or no?
Nah, I got something going on. I tell you, I'm multitasking.
Yeah.
But yeah. Embiid's 21.
I got something for you. 21. Got something for you. You ready for this? Yeah. For the for the AEW TNT title in a ladder match, you have Wardlow. Oh, look at me, Suave.
No, I don't.
Armed Anderson.
First of all, no. First of all, no. Second of all, you got to do the James Prince winking the gun, or it ain't official. And yeah, why the hell is Wardlow in the ladder match, bro?
Because it's against Christian Cage.
So Christian Cage just got back. Christian Cage just got back full use of his arm.
There's a better question. Why is he in the ladder match?
Well, you gotta earn a check somehow, and walking down the ramp with Luchasaurus ain't getting it. You gotta justify the paycheck.
Christian Cage ain't gonna win. I don't care what Luchasaurus tries to do. Christian Cage is not walking out with that belt.
Look, I know that Wardlow is physically capable of doing just about anything he wants to do. I know Christian Cage has faculties good enough to make this match be something good. I'm saying this shit still don't make sense. Even with all that, you're gonna take Christian Cage, who's upper mid 40s, put him in a dangerous situation when he just came off of an injury that had him shelved for over 9 months. What are you doing? This has the fragrance of Matt Hardy all over it. Just work. The fragrance Hardy for men. Head trauma by Hardy. Just work a regular match and make Wardlow look good, because you know you're not beating him.
Stenosis. By deletion. Or deletion of fragrance from Matthew.
Halo by Matthew.
Can we get? I wish I could be more interested in this match.
I'm not.
Not that one. The next one. The next one.
I ain't gonna cap with you. Like, we've been going through this card, and like, this is another one of those. Like, it'll probably be better in real time than it is on paper.
You know how painful those cards were for us. This is definitely
not excited. I'm not excited about this shit at all.
And this is like the launching pad for AEW. So there's probably going to be a surprise or two.
And then, like, yeah, because this is the first of how many shows within 60 days?
1,
4?
2, 3, 5, not including Fight for the Fallen. So we have Double or Nothing. We have Forbidden Door 2, okay. All In, All Out. So that's 4. And
we still didn't get no announcement about All In or All Out. I know you're not expecting to hit for five $50 shows are right behind each other like that.
Don't worry, Suave. We have a whole other show to discuss this on, and probably about 7 between now and the time those shows happen. To get clarification.
You gotta call that bullshit to the carpet, my G. That's all I'm saying. Like, crack Instagram and AIDS is what they did.
It's what they did to us. FTR, your AEW World Tag Team Champions, taking on Jeff Jarrett and Jay Lethal with special guest referee Mark Briscoe. Suave, who ain't gonna win? Like, I really wish I could care more about this match, but I can't.
You too. You have with the quality of workers that you have in this match. This is one of those that on paper I don't care, but in real time it should be incredibly good. Everybody in there knows what they're doing.
It's one person that takes me away from caring about this match. Jeff Jarrett.
Why? I trust him as much as I trust anybody else in here.
Trust is one thing. I don't need to see him on my TV.
I don't need to see the creative they're giving him on my TV. When he first started and he was essentially like a walking messenger of the Jim Cornette message. he was blatantly biting the Cornette mantra without totally biting it.
That's gold.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Somebody got sensitive about that, and then the shit changed. When it changed, and then they had Sanjay spitting champagne in people's faces and breaking pencils. That shit got real. It went way away from where it was supposed to go. See. But yes. So the match is going to be good. I'm not necessarily geeked up to see it just because I don't feel like there's anything special going to happen. Jarrett and Lethal ain't going to win. What I really hate the most about some of this is that Jay Lethal is never going to get that serious run that he deserves on American soil, on national television.
Lethal ain't even 40 yet, is he?
That's what's had me somber all this time. He may not be 40, but he's like 53 in TV years.
Yeah, he's not 40, he's 38. And what's crazy is when we saw him show up suited on AEW TV, we knew it. It's about to be popping. And what did we get?
Squad.
Less than mid.
Job Squad. We got Job Squad Jay Lethal.
Finally, we have the match to determine the pillar of all pillars.
This match was decided before the music started playing to go to the ring. We know who the pillar
is. You know what it is, Suave. We got Sammy Guevara, Jungle Boy, Darby Allin taking on MJF in a fatal 4-way for the AEW World Championship. Suave, comment, subscribe.
No. We ended the last one like that, so we're gonna put some side bets on this. Does Darby Allin or Sammy Guevara crash and burn?
Darby Allin crashes and burns his way out the match.
You think?
Whether it be shoot or whether it be work, he crashes and burns his way out the match. He will not be involved in the finish.
Because with Sammy, Sammy is already earmarked to crash and burn because this is what he does. The bigger the match, the bigger the risk.
The fall is going to take place between Jack Perry and MJF.
Why, I don't know or give a damn, but...
So I can tell you who ain't going to win.
Is this going to be elimination style or is this going to be one fall?
No. They should, truth be told, and I will die on this hill, all fatal 4-way should be elimination.
All I'm saying.
And so was that like a special stipulation that a fatal 4-way was elimination at one point, or was that what it was, or
all right. ECW is where I saw the first grouping of these, even though I know that's not where the first one took place. First one that ever took place, I believe, documented, is in Smoky Mountain Wrestling. And it was elimination style. Everyone.
Look at you. That's the first thing I was thinking.
And a matter of fact, I think I can tell you who was in it. Tracy Smothers.
Hold on.
Tracy Smothers, Primetime Brian Lee, and Dirty White Boy Lynn Denny.
But that's 3. Who's the 4th one?
I was talking about a triple threat, not a fatal.
Oh, okay.
But I couldn't tell you the first fatal 4-way. I think fatal 4-way was a WWE invention.
I thought that was I thought that was ECW.
Now, triple threat elimination style, that's definitely
what was a three-way dance. That's ECW. But the triple threat that you're talking about with elimination, the first one I remember is Smoky Mountain. I was thinking if I had to bet money, the first fatal 4-way with elimination would have been Smoky Mountain too. But I might have got that confused with what you were talking about with with that one.
And I watched a whole lot of ECW during that stretch. I don't really remember fatal 4-ways being a thing. I do remember, 3-way dances being a thing. And then the first time I actually heard the phrasing for fatal 4-way in a public sense, not in an indie promotion or territory, was WWE. That's just something I have to do the Googles on. But according
to this, and this cannot be right. The first fatal 4-way was at a house show that featured Jack Swagger, Rey Mysterio, Big Show, and CM Punk in 2010. Oh no, that's a pay-per-view called Fatal 4-Way. Okay, I'm about to say there's no way that was the first Fatal 4-Way match.
Nah, I mean, because you got 6 in a Hell in a Cell, you got a 6-pack challenge that wasn't in a cage. It's gotta be like early 2000s.
It's like Attitude Era shit, right?
Late Attitude Era.
Yeah.
Late.
Like right before Ruthless Aggression, before ECW was canned, before probably post WCW.
So 2001 Spring Break is the end of WCW.
Yep.
ECW's Tombstone date is like right in that same window.
So probably like 2001-ish.
You probably got one in 2000 because the roster was deep in. Or 2000, late 99, some shit like that. You probably got something in there somewhere. Well, at least where it was a main event. But we're splitting hairs on this. If it's not gonna be an elimination style match, what you find?
This is definitely Attitude Era shit. I'm seeing one from December 1st of 1997 on Monday Night Raw. Recon, D'Lo Brown, Perez, and Chains. So I'm guessing it was like members of the DOA versus members of the Nation.
I mean, makes total sense because it's that gang warfare faction situation.
Yep.
I would have never guessed that was it. But
if back then everybody was a main eventer, right? And that was a fatal 4-way elimination.
See, that's the way you were supposed to do it.
Capital Carnage was Kane, Mankind, Taker, and Austin.
Oh, I'm tripping. It ain't even Attitude Era. It's 96. The In Your House for Memphis.
Talk to me, man.
Okay, so you remember the ending to no, it's 97. The ending to Royal Rumble 97, where Austin ends up tossing Bret Hart over the top rope after already being eliminated, but nobody saw it.
Right.
And Shawn Michaels lost his smile, and then you had a vacant title. February of 97 in Memphis at In Your House Final 4, you got Undertaker, Vader, Austin, Bret Hart, 4-way. There you have it.
Salute to the cup that's invisible.
Appreciate you.
There we go. All right, so I guess it goes without saying,
Either way, MJF going home with the strap. You see how much other stuff we had to talk about to get around this?
To further solidify his place in the bidding war of 2024.
Bruh, just you would have been able to make, especially since you have all these different events going in such close proximity, I think you would have given yourself more creative options had this been elimination style and you got creative with the finishes to where maybe you get some tension built up with Jungle Buck Jack Perry to where he starts a miniature heel turn, so you get him versus Darby Allin. Sammy and MJF done had their little shit, blow up. You could have something with that. If Darby Allin gets in a situation where he gets, effed off, Sting can get involved. You can steal it. No, you can steal a main event show with Sting on one of these pay-per-views.
I mean, why not? This is your biggest show of the year?
This is your biggest stretch of shows of the year.
I mean, branding wise, naturally the biggest show this year is going to be All In. That's without question.
Yeah, the new joke is put it in Wembley. if it ain't popping, put it in Wembley.
Put it in Wembley.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't selling enough tickets in Delaware. Put the bitch in Wembley. I bet you we go hard. That's the new thing.
Open the door. Put it in Wembley.
Yeah. The American fan has screwed this up for everybody. So now remember, come up.
Remember when you were a kid and you had like a shoebox and you would make the shoebox into whatever kind of like fort or whatever the fuck it was, and you put the action figures off the side of it and you do like this. And you set them in there nice, like to stage them properly. Let's put them in Wembley. So you take your favorite creative wrestler.
Drop it in, you bitch.
Yo, that should be a Game Genie feature on Fight Forever.
Soon as you get back to home base, I need you to put a trigger into the time machine that says put it in Wembley.
Hey, and I got a Brit that'll do it too.
Hey, look, because we don't deal with accusations
at all, especially not false accusations. Do yourself a favor. You need to get on social media at Broken Pencil BC on everything. Every damn thing. Like, rate, share, and most importantly, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Suave, take him to the house.
Pencil pushers, heads up. Thanks for watching. Pencils down. Don't let them do to you what they did to us.
And if they do it to you what they did to us, put them in Wembley.